This actually goes to our next question. We've got a question from Hannah up in Edinburgh. Would you play that for us, Joe?
Hi, my name's Hannah and I live in Edinburgh. We're interested in getting a heat pump so that we can reduce our carbon emissions and minimise our climate impact. My question's around control. How do you control heat pumps? I've heard that you need to use a system differently to a gas boiler and optimise operation to achieve the advertised efficiencies.
Okay, that's a really good question. So first thing is, can you imagine anyone asking that question on a boiler?
No.
Okay, how do you control it? Turn up the hive and it gets hot and then turn it off. That's it.
Yeah.
But us idiots have got on and discussed this at length. So there are a number of ways of controlling it. So let's start at the easiest to understand, but not the cheapest. If your heat pump is set up to run at the same temperature as a boiler, you literally do what you did on your boiler. So, and I actually encourage people to keep their old thermostat because it works. So you go, right, what did you used to do? You used to heat it for 2 hours a day and at 60 degrees C and carry on. You can do that. That is possible. It's not the best way, but it will work. What your installer should then be advising you is, okay, that is possible to do, but let's try and bring the temperature of the water down because you save significant amount of money as you pull the temperature down and run it longer. So that's the next stage. You go, okay, could you tune my heat pump down a little bit? They all have fiendishly difficult to use controllers. It's the law, the first law of heat pumpery. Controls must be unusable. I have never seen a decent heat pump controller, not one. It's just impossible to do. I think what happens is if you're a controls engineer and you're not very good, you end up in heat pumps. I'm going to get shot.
Otherwise, you'd be working in boilers.
Otherwise, you'd be working in. But boilers aren't much better. You know, a boiler at least got a knob on the front. But yeah, it'd be nice if it had a knob on the front.